Good September morning. I hope you're all doing well. Summer has been a rainy season, and now that we're entering in another 2 weeks autumn, I am ready. I am in the mood. I am so in the mood for autumn now. I've been keeping myself busy, of course. As you know, I've been keeping myself busy with making keychains and earrings. If you look at my YouTube shorts, and there's some colors that have really talked to me right now. And some of the colors are orange, black, white. I think some of those are fall colors if you add red and brown to it as well. I guess this is the video where I'm going to ask you what you guys do to prepare for fall. Do you get your favorite sweater on? Do you put on your favorite hats? Do you have a favorite meal that you go for? Do you grab a pumpkin spice coffee or latte or macchiato or whatever version of pumpkin spice they have, even pumpkin spice cookies and pancakes? Do you go into that pumpkin spice craze during the fall? What is it that you look for during October? Are you looking more at classic scary monster movies, horror movies? Are you reading more ghost stories? Are you preparing your Halloween costume or getting ready to be to come out to be social? Maybe you're a type of person in the summer who doesn't like being social, but in the fall calls up all their friends and wants to go around to the local pumpkin patches or visit the city or go to places with friends and enjoy that temperature. Just curious. I'm a creature of habit. These are questions that I only ask because that's what I am going through. I'm not such a big summer person as I used to be when I was younger. But now that I'm getting older, I have fall questions. You know, I like being out in the fall. My wife and I have an art exhibit show we go to. We try to do yearly. It's called the Staten Island's Fence Show. It's been around for almost 70 years, so we are going to try to participate this year. She did a lot of paintings this year, a lot. I don't know how many paintings we can put since we don't have a big car, but we also have a lot of art sculptures and jewelry sculptures that she works on as well, and that's very artistic of her. And I've done some, little bit of keychains and earring art sculptures. She's been a big part of my motivation and inspiration. So we're going to be doing that at the end of the month. I believe it's the last Saturday Staten Island Fence Show, which is a great time for artists on the Staten Island community of artists to come out and participate and meet and share art, as well as sell it too. So it's a great time to be there. I always say I'm going to show you our setup when we go to these places, but unfortunately I just don't have the time to set it because it can be very stressful in the morning, and I don't pull out the camera fast enough. I'm too busy thinking about merchandising the table and fixing the table and weather. You know, typical outdoors markets can be very stressful, and you have to prepare sometimes. You really have to prepare, maybe months sometimes, just to be in these things, and they can really drain you in just one day. And of course, there's no guarantee of anything happening, of people showing up, sales happening, or the weather's going to be great, or you forgot something, or something breaks, something's not working. That could all happen, like anything else. So that's why it can be stressful, even if you prepare. Even if you're well prepared and you have a checkbox, a checklist of things, it can go wrong. That's why we try our best. I don't do many as I did when I was younger too. So when I was younger, I could roll with the punches. As I get older, I realize I don't have to roll with the punches. I just got to flow with the punches. Try my best as I can. My wife and I, we really try. We really put a lot into it. Good morning again, guys. It's another 58-degree day. Very cool autumn day here in Staten Island. It is about 6:30 in the morning. I'm heading off to work. I haven't I haven't gotten used to it yet, but I love it. The trees haven't really turned brown, as you can see up from up there. Some areas they haven't turned even yellow and green or red, but I await those beautiful autumn colors to come here in Staten Island. I know other parts from other videos I'm looking at, autumn has arrived and it looks so beautiful. So it's just being patient and waiting for those beautiful colors. Not that I'm in a rush, but I can't wait to see those colors. I'm about a week away from I think, from the annual fence show that I do, an art show here in Staten Island. I have been making these cute little keychains and little earrings, which is not really something I do in crafts usually at the art show. I try to show paintings, but I haven't been painting as much this year, or drawing or illustrating. I've been using more of my sculpting skills, and I enjoy it. I'm a little stressed, like always. There is some stress when you do these shows. Of course, I want it to be a nice day, not too windy, not too hot, not too buggy, but maybe like a little, like this, a nice autumn. Not too chilly either, but you know, you can't ask for more though. So it's going to be what it is. These are outdoor events. They're unpredictable. And if you do outdoors, you should always be ready for number one thing is wind and rain. And be ready for that. Have your displays able to withstand such of the elements, even the heat too. Whew. So, in order to get into the fall spirit, I have been watching horror movies, which are scary. I watch scary horror movies now, and some of them can be from classics from the 60s, 70s till now. But I also watch, or trying to watch, movies that have to do with autumn. So themes like autumn. Of course, a lot of them are famous, but I just saw one with Richard Gere and Winona Ryder. It was called August in New York. That is a tearjerker movie. Wow. It has the feel of New York, what New York feels like. A lot of the scenes are. A cozy mood, but an emotional moment. I need those emotional movies sometimes. I know. Um, I like those emotional movies. They make me feel something. So it was a real tearjerker. I think I cried. So I know I cried over the moment there. So if you watch it, you know it's happening when you watch the movie, right? About within an hour into the movie, you know it's going to be trouble. But it's a great movie. Then there's another one, Joan Crawford, a classic. It was Autumn Leaves. That's another great movie if you're going to watch autumn, if you want to get in the mood for that. I like that one. That's a great psychological thriller. And yet, here's another one. You guys probably know I'm going to probably say it or not. The Great Pumpkin Patch, Charlie Brown. Oh, I love that. I always love watching that. It's probably like growing up, watching how they had the little costume masks, like the witch, the little ghost, and Snoopy as a World War One airplane pilot. I love that show, and the Vince Guaraldi. Hope I pronounced it right. That soundtrack, oh, fantastic. So those are the three movies right now that have kept me thinking about fall. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Actually, I wanted to mention another fall movie. It's technically not fall, but Tom Hanks' Big. Oh, I love that movie too. Kind of has a fall sense. And if I had a fifth one, I don't know. Right now, I don't know. But those are the four. If you could recommend a fifth one in fall movies, let me know in the comments below for fall movies. And it's about this time, right around this area, I do realize something about myself, that I tend to eat more sugar, more uh, things that are not really that great for me. So it's because when I go into a supermarket or store, I'm sold on the items such as Oreo cookies that are flavored in orange, because the kid in me thinks it's candy and I want that. That's so weird. And then maple leaf cookies, another sweet too. And then you could go on pumpkin spice eggnog and pumpkin spice coffee and pumpkin spice cake. And that whole seasonal vibe of selling just gets me all the time. I'm trying to avoid it. Of course, you can see I'm always walking. I'm always trying to walk, so to walk off things. It's better for me to walk off, try to get a mile, 2 miles in. That's what I've been trying to do, because the weather gets tougher as it goes on into the season. Sneakers are not going to be a viable solution. I have to wear boots, which get heavier and clunky and awkward. But I'll try this year. I'm going to try to hit a mile a day or 2 miles, and I like that point. And I'm going to try to challenge myself to hit those upper miles as the season goes on. I can't say I'm going to do it, but I'm going to try.